Now, why isn't this being covered on all mainstream media outlets? I mean, a white man goes on a mass stabbing spree, might be connected to a murder, and it's a white man. Why wouldn't he? I mean, unless he's part of a protected class. Oh, wait! What's good, folks? Welcome to the channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I am Ty Smith. I thank you all for being here and taking time out of your day to view my content. If you guys enjoy the content that I put out and you really like it and you wish others would see it, make sure you click this right here so that other people can hear my channel's message. Also, that right there keeps my content consistently being recommended to you when I post anything, all right? Also, be sure to follow me on all the platforms you see listed up here and down here if you would, please, okay? Appreciate it. Guys, yeah, we got to talk about this one right here. If you do not know, there was a stabbing that went on at the AMC Theater. Minors were stabbed by an individual, okay? An individual stabbing minors. Got into a vehicle, later was apprehended, crashed the vehicle, and was apprehended by the police and arrested. Why isn't this story huge? Why isn't it big? Before I give my input in it, I want y'all to check this out.
Breaking now at 11, 4 girls, all minors, were stabbed in a Braintree movie theater in an apparent random attack. Thanks for joining us tonight at 11. I'm Christina Rex. This attack may have been one in a string of incidents. I-Team sources say the suspect is believed to be wanted for a murder in Connecticut. That same man is believed to then have traveled to Braintree and Plymouth, allegedly attacking people along the way before his car burst into flames in Sandwich and he was arrested. WBZ's Laura Hafley is live in Braintree. Laura, so police had already been looking for this man?
That's right. Our WBZ I-Team sources did confirm that this suspect is believed to be wanted for murder in Connecticut. You're about to see photos and videos of who our I-Team sources have confirmed is in fact the suspect involved. Connecticut State Police did put out a bolo earlier today describing this person as armed, dangerous, and carrying a knife, a similar weapon to what was used in tonight's attacks here in Braintree.
One call right now, possible stabbing.
Moviegoers in Braintree forced to run for their lives Saturday night after police say a suspect went on a stabbing spree, attacking 4 young girls inside of a movie theater.
There's gonna be more than one victim. I believe there's 2 or 3.
This is a lot. This is like quite a few stretchers I've seen go in. This is not good.
According to the Braintree Police Department, all 4 victims under the age of 17 were rushed to a nearby hospital with injuries.
The 2 little girls were crying.
AMC employee Nate Lewis was behind the snack counter when the attack began, and he watched as the suspect escaped.
I caught a quick glimpse of a guy he ran into theater number 2, and apparently he stabbed a couple of little girls there. I noticed he was wearing an oversized trench coat, sunglasses, a long blonde wig.
The violence didn't stop there. Police say a short time later, the same suspect was involved in what they're calling a similar assault, but this time in Plymouth. Using surveillance video, a license plate, and a multi-agency effort, police tracked down the attacker's car and began pursuing the vehicle, which ultimately crashed in Sandwich Saturday evening. The suspect with blonde hair pulled out of the car, placed onto a stretcher, and taken into custody.
It's so heartbreaking. I think that was the first thing that I'm going to be thinking about the rest of the night is seeing those kids coming down the steps and just crying. And they looked really stunned, like they just saw a horror movie, not a kid's movie.
Look at that. They did see a horror movie. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, that's why. This is the reason why, huh? Yeah, you see that? Yeah, you see this man right here? That's why. Does this sound familiar? Does it sound close to why they didn't want to release the manifesto of a certain individual that massacred people in Nashville at a Christian school? Oh, the protected class of people. Who could you be talking about, people? The Rainbow Coalition folks. I'm not talking about the Rainbow Coalition that, Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson were associated with. I'm talking about the alphabet community. Well, Ty, how do you know that? I'll tell you why. The suspect who went on a stabbing spree at Braintree's AMC Theater is identified by local media based on sources within law enforcement as Jared Raviza. A trans person was arrested by the cops in Massachusetts for allegedly stabbing 4 teenage girls and 2 adults in a separate incidents on Saturday. They put in here as she was caught following a chase and a crash near Sandwich. The motive behind the attack by Raviza was not known. Before this report was released, no deaths had been reported, despite the fact that all of the people who the suspect stabbed were later admitted to the hospital. We all heard a story about what took place, yada, yada, peanut butter, blah, 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 but let me catch y'all attention on this little part right here. Do y'all see that? This suspect is also believed to be connected to a murder case in Deep River, Connecticut, heightening concerns about his violent. Now they went for look how they flipping it up. His violent spree across states. She is currently in custody. What? Who wrote this? No, I'm just playing. I'm glad that they did this just to kind of bring some light to it. But yeah. So again, for some of you that didn't catch that, the suspect is believed to also be connected to a murder in Deep River, Connecticut, heightening concerns about his violent spree. Then they turn around and say she is currently in custody. You can't make this stuff up. But Ty, why did you want to highlight this? The reason I want to highlight it, folks, because if this was something else and this dude was straight and he did that, look at the if there was a GUN involved, this is why we need to crack down on gun violence. He used an assault weapon to attack these people and also connect. Straight white men are the devil. Oh, they can't roll with that narrative. Why? Because it's a trans. Are we going to get rid of knives now? Are we going to get rid of knives? He attacked them, ladies and gentlemen, with an assault weapon. It just happened to turn out to be a knife. You do know the AR doesn't stand for assault rifle, by the way. So if that's the case, this person used the AK. And however, let's just say if it was a 6-inch blade, he used the AK-06, assault knife, 6 inches, stabbing these minors. News, where y'all at? I'm calling them all out. Fox, I don't know if they report them because I might be a day or two late on this. Fox, CNN, are we not going to spend time on this? Are we not going to, the trans community, there's been a huge outbreak. The Joel Osteen church was shot up by a trans. The Nashville mass shooting was a trans. Chicago Parkway, Highland Park, that was a trans. Oh, they're protected. Trans can't do no harm because they're always on the receiving end, right? Make it, we're going to play across the board. Make it even across the board. It's all fueled by hate. Whoa, trans can't hate because they're on the receiving end of hate. That's just like saying blacks can't be racist because they're on the receiving end of racism. B crap, bull crap, insect crap, praying mantis crap. Y'all, I'm not going to edit that out. Y'all just heard me mess up. I try to say bull crap and something else. I don't even know what I try to say. Yeah. That's what happens when you haven't cussed since you were 15. You just got to make up words. So yeah, B crap. Let's roll with it. Anyway, what do y'all think about this? Do you think that what I just got done saying is the sole reason why it's not being blown up, picture not being shown everywhere, all over the internet, all over the news, is because he just happened to be protected? Oh my God. I was insulted that these little girls thought that they were more womanly than me. And I told them, no, you're not. No, you're not. I'll show you. I don't know what happened, y'all. I'm just saying it right now. Plain and simple, this all should not have happened. This is absolutely terrible. And again, let me make this clear. Anybody that is a human being that wants to harm another human being, I don't care what you got going on. If you're trying to harm them, stab them, shoot them, sexually assault them, beat them up, all this and that, you're doing that. And if it's fueled by nothing more than hatred, then there is no class when it comes to that. You can be black, you can be white, you can be racist, you can be trans, you can be straight, you can be you can have 1,000 pronouns, you can identify as a freaking furry. The fact that you are attacking someone, it's still going to be fueled by hatred, and that hatred comes from evil, plain and simple, all across the board, no matter what. Anyway, Let me know what y'all think of this situation. Do you agree that the reason why this is not being pushed out because that's a protected class? Huh? It didn't fit the narrative, huh? That's why. Huh? Do you agree with that? Whatever the case may be, let me see it in the comments after this video. And do me a favor, make sure you click this in case you forgot when I told you in the beginning, so that this video can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm. And if you know that there's somebody that would enjoy my channel, please let them know about this channel, folks, because YouTube is suppressing my videos and is not recommending it to a lot of people that likes to hear truth and common sense. Don't try to put me in a box as being a conservative or being liberal or being any of that stuff. I'm just me, plain and simple. I'm human, and I'm seeing human errors and a lot of stuff that's going on, and it has nothing to do with being politically motivated or right or left motivated. It's just righteously motivated, period. That being said, I'm Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man. I hope and pray every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.